Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Dago, and today I want to be addressing some issues that I think Fortnite could potentially fix. I believe all these issues could easily be fixed with just one patch. I don't think these are things that would require a lot of effort on Epic's part. Before we get into this, this is not a video of me, saying that Fortnite's trash or anything. This is just me being realistic with the game and addressing some issues that could really be taken into consideration of Epic to be fixed. So yeah, before we get started though, I just want to address some of the good things that Epic has done, such as adding confirm edit on release, adding weapon upgrades, reboot vans, fishing poles. But yeah, one quick thing before we get started that would be a quick fix would be adding siphon to pubs. That's just something everyone's wanted. Maybe to prevent all the thirsting, just make it so that the immunity time when someone gets knocked is longer. I don't know if people would like that change or not. That's a very interesting change, I believe. But then you'd probably think, what's the point in playing arena then? I'll address arena later in this video though. The second thing I actually want to address is the Fortnite map, the current Fortnite map. And to be honest, this is actually one of the better maps we've had in a while. All up until probably season 7 when they added the snowy biome, I really disliked the map. From then on, the snow biome, the volcano area that they added in season 8, the futuristic neo tilted, all that stuff was just unnecessary things that they did not need to change. And honestly, the map became way too convoluted and just unplayable for me, which is why I did not play pubs at all for that time. I really do like this new map, but there's some obvious problems that need to be fixed, such as the fact that most of the good POIs are on the outer edge of the map. I mean, if we take a look at it, we have Steamy Stacks, which is literally at the corner near the yacht. We have Misty Meadows, all the way at the bottom of the map. We have Holly Hedges, which is on the very left side of the map. I mean, you land any of these places, you're guaranteed at least 75% of the time to do some running. I mean, you're not gonna have an easy time if you land these places. And then you may just ask, why don't you just land the agency? Why don't you just man up and land the agency or Salty Springs? And maybe I just don't want to have people W keying me like 24/7. Maybe I just want a chill landing with like 4 or 5 people landing, and maybe get a couple kills in the beginning. Just something chill like that, not having those moments like where it was like season 2 and Tilted Towers just dropped and you'd see like the whole lobby dropping in. And sometimes you get that, but most of the time I feel like when I'm playing pubs, the landing is just either on agency, salty, or the new places with the henchmen. For me personally, that's not a good thing. So I think that would be a good idea. Maybe something they could do is cut off that bottom portion of the map where it's like dark green and has the snow on the mountains. Just cut that area off. I don't think many people like landing that area unless they play arena, because it's not contested at all. I really do like this map. I want to make that clear, but I think that it could be improved. It could be way better. Removing all the spam weapons. I'm a controller player myself. You can obviously see that I'm on PS4, and I agree that SMGs, drum guns, miniguns should just not be in the game, regardless if you play on any kind of platform. I believe that the only SMGs really that should be in the game are the rapid fire SMG and the suppressed. I think that's a really good change. I've actually talked to my friends about it a lot because we both agree on it, and I think that having the suppressed SMG as it is right now would be really balanced and avoid this really spray like meta. Along with that, people who have the drum gun have a really unfair advantage it shreds through builds and it destroys you in seconds. I mean, I don't think it's much of a balanced weapon, if I say so myself. I don't think it takes much skill to use. I mean, well, honestly, I take that back. It takes some skill to use, but my point I'm trying to get across is that the drum gun is a very overpowered weapon that if you have, you pretty much win the game. So yeah, that's just addressing the spam weapons. Alright, the next point I want to address is creative slash playground. And I think what they're doing right now with adding creative matches, like the ones where you can like go back and enter like a box fight or some kind of weird creative map, is actually really cool, and you know, shows that they're working on improving the game for the casual players. But one thing that I should address is the playground mode, which it's obviously not in the game anymore. It's replaced by Battle Lab, and honestly I don't agree with this. Like I think I've only played one match of Battle Lab, and it's just not like Playgrounds. It's not like the OG Playgrounds. I'm pretty sure me, you, and all remember landing tilted towers like I am in right now, and just remember having a blast, you know, just 1v1ing, having a nice free-for-all. It was chilled, you know, it was a good break from the stress of Battle Royale, you know. You didn't have to worry about all that. And I think they should bring that back. I don't think that would be a bad change at all. If anything, that would bring a lot of people back. I remember in Season 8 when they removed it, a lot of people were like, I'm not playing the game anymore. Playground was like the only thing I liked. And I can honestly see where they're coming from. In conclusion, just if they brought it back with the ability to play the old maps, that would be something pretty good for the game. Alright, and my last point is skill-based matchmaking. And as of today, right now, it is May 5th, 2020. And from what I know, there is actually no skill-based matchmaking in squads. I feel like skill-based matchmaking has not ruined the game. It's actually made it better for some of us, because some are just not as skilled in the game as others. And getting clapped by a PC player on 240 frames is just not fun. And so having the ability to play with other people of your own skill, and I know you get to play with PC players on skill-based matchmaking, but I guess the point I'm trying to say is that you don't play with someone that is obviously out of your league. But then there's the issue of enjoyment and, you know, having to try in the game all the time. You know, you can't really have fun and just troll in the game if you wanted to, you know. You know, content creators, I don't, like, let's just be completely honest. How many content creators do you see uploading right now? I mean, the only people I can think of are like Cypher PK, and that's about it. Like maybe Mr. McCreamy, I don't even know his name. I see him being a good content creator, you know, thriving nowadays, but you know, people like Fearless, C-Day, Noah's Noah, you know, they've all quit the game. Both of them because they just simply don't enjoy the game because it's just too sweaty. Fearless has an unknown reason. All these changes would make people want to come back, and I feel like the #1 change they need to add is adding an incentive to Arena. Maybe per victory royale you get in Arena, you get 200 V-Bucks, you know. Something small like that would drag so many players to Arena, and make pubs sort of, you know, meant for the casual player. You know, I'm not suggesting that I'm the solution to all the problems. I'm just addressing issues. Maybe Epic should remove skill-based matchmaking for public matches. Make it so that Arena has skill-based matchmaking. You know, maybe have restrictive maths so you can't really, like, you know, go all try hard. You know, maybe 250 of each material. I'm not suggesting that I'm the solution to all the problems out there. I'm sure Epic could come up with a pretty good solution themselves. You know, that's their job anyways. So, and that's pretty much all the issues I wanted to cover. Now, some minor things that I think should be added to the game is the ability to turn on double pump in creative, you know. I firmly believe in restricting that shotgun timer in pubs and arena because that would be absolutely broken. knowing that it was bad back then, the skill gap has just gotten way higher, and you know, people would not want to play the game just getting two-shotted with a golden pump. You know, that's just not the way to go. But you know, just for creative purposes, add double pump to the game. I don't see the harm or foul in that. You know, it would be a setting that you would turn on like in the My Island setting. You know, like right here, you could just add it in, and it would be something really fun. You know, just experiencing again, because I remember I actually learned double pump a couple weeks after the season 5 patch dropped, and that was just horrible. Like, I remember being absolutely devastated, and I did enjoy season 5, but you know, double pump just needs to make a return in creative. The very last thing I want to address is confirm reset on release. You know, we already have confirm edit on release. It allows you to edit really fast, but I don't know if you can notice, but when I confirm an edit, I don't know if you guys can tell, but when I confirm an edit, it's much faster than when I reset an edit, especially for people on controller. I would think that confirm reset on release would just work the same way. You know, you just hold it and then it would confirm. I don't think that would be very bad at all. In fact, it would make a lot of people happy. And for those who just prefer confirming, they can leave that off. So yeah, that's basically all the problems I think need to be fixed on Epic's part. You know, Epic, if you guys see this, which you guys probably won't because, you know, this is a very small channel, but if you guys do end up seeing this, you know, at least take one of these ideas into consideration. I don't see any problems with any of these. A lot of people would probably agree with a lot of the stuff I said. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Honestly, don't subscribe. These videos are honestly so poorly made.